What's up guys, this is Professor Spawn. In the last video we have seen about the HashSet demo. In this we are going to see about the linked HashSet demo. So if you notice, the HashSet didn't actually maintain the insertion order, but a linked HashSet, actually maintains the order of the insertion. This is quite similar to linked hash map. So linked HashSet actually uses the linked list data structure to maintain the insertion order, as well as it actually uses the map data structure, right? So let's try to implement the linked HashSet. So to do that, I'm going to create a class which I'm going to name this as linked HashSet demo, and let's create a public static void main. So let's create string. This is of type integer, and let's import this from Java util package. So what I'm going to do is to import this, just press Alt and then press enter. Okay, so okay, Alt and enter, and I'm going to, let's say, numbers here. So I'm going to create a linked HashSet. So let's go inside this class like before. So as linked HashSet actually, extends an HashSet, just like linked hash map extends an hash map, linked HashSet extends HashSet, right? And it implements the set interface. Also, linked HashSet uses, the doubly linked list inside it to maintain the insertion order, right? So this is what the linked HashSet is all about. So I'm not going to go deep into this. Let's dive into the linked HashSet demo. So I have created a numbers, which is an instance of linked HashSet, and let's try to add, some integers here. So I'm going to add numbers.add, let's say 2, numbers.add, let's say 3, numbers.add, let's say again 3, numbers.add, let's say 1. Let's try to print out, the numbers. Right? So if you print out the numbers, you will notice it actually maintains the order of insertion. So the first number which I entered is 1, then I have again a 2, then I have 3, right? So these are distinct. Up till now we had a distinct elements. Now again I'm trying to add 3, right? So inside this, if you go here, so let's go and add operation for linked HashSet. So if you go inside the add operation for linked HashSet, right? Let me go here. If you can see the add method here. So this actually uses the add method for linked HashSet, right? So okay, so as linked HashSet actually implements the extends the HashSet, so this add method is, let's try to use this instance and see where is this add method. So okay, so this is actually using the add method from the HashSet, right? So I'm going to convert this back to set. So coming back to the point, so when you add the numbers, it actually maintains the insertion order. So that's the difference between the linked HashSet and an HashSet. HashSet doesn't guarantee you the insertion of orders. So now, where is this linked HashSet is useful, right? So for example, let's say that you have an array list, right? You are using an array list, and inside that you have, let's say, for example, inserted the elements, right? So let's create a method here to showcase you the power of this linked HashSet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove duplicates from arrays, and inside this I'm going to create a new array list here, right? So this is of type, let's say, for simplicity I'm going to use integer. I'm going to number list. So number list is equals to new of array list, right? So here I'm going to add, inside this I'm going to add, let's say, 1. I'm going to again add number list dot add 2, by default coming as 2. So let me copy this rather than writing every time. I will copy this right? So I'm going to have 3 here. I'm going to have, let's say, 2. I'm going to have here, let's say, 3. I'm going to have, let's say, here 4. I'm going to have 5, and let's say I have here again 4, right? So you have been asked that you have an array list, you have implemented an array list, and you have now requirement to remove the duplicates from this array list. Maintaining the order of insertion, because array list maintains the orders of insertion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to S out this array list. So arrays before removing duplicates. So I'm going to print this array list. So I'm going to print this numbers list. And now you want to remove the duplicate without compromising the insertion order. So to do that, we just need to do a linked hash set. We need to use a linked hash set, right? So linked hash set, it's actually of type integer. Array list is of type integer, right? So I'm going to use the linked hash set of type integer. Remove dupes. So is equals to new linked hash set, right? And inside this, I'm going to pass the number list. So what this will do is this will actually call the collection, right? So there is this linked asset constructor which accepts a collection. A collection can be an array list or any collection object. So what this will do is this will actually create a linked asset. This will actually remove the duplicates from the array list, and you just need to do mess out and just print out the remove dupes. I'm going to run this code and you'll notice the output as, okay, I need to call this remove duplicates, right? So you need to create an object or instance of this linked asset demo. So I'm going to create a linked asset demo here. Linked asset demo is equals to this. I have created an object. I have to call this method, remove duplicates from arrays. So let's run this code. And you'll notice that arrays before removing duplicates is this. So 1, 2, 3. So there was 2 duplicate, then there was 3, and then we had 4. But now this actually maintains the insertion order, and it has removed the duplicates from the array list, right? So this is how this is where the linked asset is really powerful. So I'm actually giving you a task here, right? So here I am actually creating a linked asset instance, right? So you need to again convert this linked asset back to an array list. So as we had original array list, do the operation, remove the duplicates and convert back this to an array list. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to come up with a new topic. Till then, goodbye and see you.